All right, new code requires this disconnect to be outside. So this is the fix here. You're gonna see we don't have any equipment grounded in here. That's because this was previously the service. So these are service conductors. This panel's off right now. We've got our surge protection, which is good. Cold water's here, number 8, which is fine for this conductor size. But all this needs to go outside because we need a service disconnect outside. So this is gonna be the fix. Okay, here's the fix. Here's the meter here. It's a little 100 amp service, which is the minimum of the code. This is fine. We're going to enter this hole here, slide this whole meter over. The disconnect is going to wind up to the left side of this meter, just enough room for a service nipple with a bonding bushing. The bonding bushing is going to get bonded on the inside of the service disconnect. Number 8 should suffice based on the wire size. And we're going to try to catch this same raceway in the back there going through the brick on the disconnect, because this is going to be a service disconnect now. We're going to have service conductors on the line side, but on the load side we're going to wind up with 4 conductors. We're going to have 2 hots and neutral and a ground going into that sub panel. So meter here, disconnect here, service nipple. Don't forget to bond it. If you enter above live parts, you're going to use a sealing lock ring. We're going to wind up with 2 ground rods, but I'm not going to show the ground, just respect to privacy here. And then back to here, we're going to wind up isolating these grounds and neutrals. You'll likely need a separate ground bar. They're going to go into these factory screws, no self tappers. So your neutrals will stay, your grounds will relocate. And then we're going to have the equipment ground coming down to wherever you put your ground bar at. You can see here he did a really good job on irreversibly crimping this. He needs to send this outside to the first means of disconnect along with his ground rods. This is not going to be inside this panel. If he runs a new one, he's just going to cut it and just remove it away from the wall. If we find the clamp in the wall and we see that this is connected, this is now usable, we can keep this ground wire inside this panel. You'll wind up with 2 grounds inside this raceway. One is going to be for equipment ground 250.122. The other ground 250.66 for the cold water will also wind up going through this raceway so it can get back to the first means of disconnect. Note that the service ground will not land anywhere in this panel. It'll be completely independent and go straight to the service disconnect outside. This is just an option, a scenario that I ran into. Had permission to post this, and no names, faces, locations were used. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Hopefully this helps you guys out. Thanks for watching.